loves, it's your girl Dee Dee, and welcome back to the channel. So I am back with another one for you guys. Listen, before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to this channel if you like the content. Also share and like the video and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. All right, so in this particular clip, this lady explains why a man should give her the world and more. All right, so we're gonna get into what she have to say. Make sure you chime in the comments below. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this one. Here we go.
It's literally so funny when men tell me like, oh, you can't be that picky, or oh, you can't be that type of girl or woman. Like, yeah, I can. Like, I'm so sorry. The dating pool nowadays is number one, trash as f. Nobody knows how to court a woman anymore. And number two, when you're dealing with a woman that doesn't really need you, like, you have to try harder. I'm so sorry. Like, when you get to a certain level, like last night.
Wait a minute. So why would a man try harder for a woman who doesn't need him? Make that make sense. That is not a flex, and that is not what moves a man to want to be with you. These women are delulu. They're backwards. They don't even understand what they're saying, and they don't even understand men. This is why so many of them will be single to the end. And they think that because they can wear the weaves and the makeup and the big lips that it makes them better than what they are, and they're all finding out that that is not what's enticing men to want to be with them. You'll run into men who will just take you for a joke and sleep with you, and that's about it. These men are not running and chasing after these types of women who think that they're everything in 10 slices of bread, and that they're just so above and so great that these men need to be pining and running behind them and chasing behind them for them to just turn around and let you know every minute that they don't need you. Who in their right mind would do some shit like that? Who in their right mind would do that? That doesn't make any logical sense. But a lot of these women lack logical thinking. You're so caught up in yourself, and you think you're just this prize and you're so great, and you think that these men should be running behind you, and these men don't have to do that. That's the part that they don't understand. They're so caught up in their own head. They're so up their own asses, and they believe the hype that they're spitting out there, and it's not benefiting them in no way, shape, or form. They're just talking because they're trying to convince men to see what they see or what they think and believe what they believe. And men aren't doing it in mass. These men will see these chicks, walk right past them, and don't give them the time of day. And the attitude of these women doesn't make it any better. The attitude is off. These men don't want to deal with these types of women because he knows this is not going to be beneficial to him. He'll find himself running behind her, chasing her, trying to boost her ego to make her feel even better about herself while he loses himself. Who's doing that in 2025? I don't think most men are doing that. Most men are trying to build themselves up, work, get ahead, live their best lives. And if they can find an understanding, cooperative woman who understands that we need each other and we want to work together and build something together, not you coming in as a boss chick with this mindset of, I don't need you. I make my own money. I pay my own bills. What do you bring to the table? Because you're going to have to meet me and match me where I am. You're going to have to make what I make or more, or you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to deal with a woman with that type of attitude. And you can put on all the makeup, the lashes, bubble your lips up, do whatever you think is going to make you look good for you. That is not attractive to most men. They just want you to come right into their presence. Cater to me. You don't put nothing in. You don't care to put nothing in. You're selfish. You're entitled. You're stuck on yourself. And you think a man of any means and a man who has great character and is a good person is looking for somebody to be that to him. That's why they're not going for these women. They're smarter. They understand what y'all doing. Let's continue though.
Spirit of the moment, I decided I want to be a gamer. I wanted to start streaming. A bitch just picked up her PS5. Do you think I'm going to argue with you about bare minimum? No, because I don't need you. So if you're not willing to give me the world and more, keep stepping, because I'm okay being by myself, baby.
And that's exactly where she's gonna be, baby. By herself. By your damn lonesome, honey. Because ain't no man going for that. First off, when you referencing yourself as a bitch, you already done. You are, and I hate to say it, but the tattoos and the aesthetic that's going on there, you've already eliminated so many men, so many good men out there who are looking for wives They don't want a tatted, big lip woman with a blonde wig on and thinking she's entitled and don't need him. That's not what men want. And the gangster men's with the swag don't want you either. They just there to pump and dump. They don't even want you either. Most men don't want that. That's why I say the mentality of a lot of women is what's keeping them single. That's what's keeping them single, because they don't understand what a relationship consists of. They don't understand how to thrive in a relationship and how to work with the man and be there for a man as much as you want him to be there for you. It's not about him giving you the world or more. What do you offer to him? Because from the looks of it don't seem like much, because he has to offer you the world and more, and you don't have to do anything. You just got to sit back and act like a princess. He's supposed to just go out of his way to do all this stuff for you, whatever that looks like. And what does he get in return? Because you can't be thinking, oh, he gets some sex, because that doesn't yield or lead to a healthy relationship with a woman and a man. That doesn't make you a good woman. That's called a transactional situationship. And I think a lot of these women really believe that they're saying. They really believe the hype. And none of them are really prepared for what a real, stable, healthy marriage or a relationship looks like. And if you're just trying to do all this to just be, somebody's side piece or just somebody's girlfriend for the rest of your life, then keep on, because you may get that at minimum. But if you're trying to be for a man who loves you, cares for you, treats you well, is your protector, provider, all these things that they're looking for, baby, you got to come more than what you're offering. And that's the part that they don't really want to believe. They don't really want to believe it. They think, oh, men just take anything and they're going to cater to you and do all these things for you. And you could just sit back and constantly, give him trouble and try to, fight him at every angle. And he's just supposed to be there just being a super simp and just give you everything, and he gets nothing from it. No, those days are over. And I think that worked for some time. But nowadays, men are not trying to do that. They've smelled the coffee, they've opened their eyes, and they realize what's most important, them. That they need to put themselves first and take care of what they need to do as men, because going out here trying to run behind these women is not helping. They're never going to be satisfied. Even if you do that, they're still not satisfied. They're still not ready for what a relationship is supposed to look like. It's all about them. And once again, that is not conducive to a healthy, stable relationship between a woman and a man. There's a lot of work that you have to put in before you can be in a stable, loving relationship with anyone. And I think these women they've never been taught. They don't understand it. They just think, oh, I'm a bad bee and I don't need you, so come get me. No, it don't work like that. So listen, I'm gonna leave it here. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Chime in. I definitely want to hear what y'all got to say. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.